Cruising through the streets of New York City, it's Abie's DooWop Taxi.
Let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride, my dear. The night is warm and clear. Won't you come and sit right here? Please don't say no. Please don't say no. Let's go for a ride, my sweet. I won't accept defeat. So climb right in the seat. Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Warm and comfortable, I want it just for you. Won't you come and sit right down and enjoy its comfort too. Let's go for a ride, my dear. The night is warm and clear. Won't you come and sit right here? Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Just for you. Won't you come and sit right down and enjoy its comfort too. Let's go for a ride, my sweetie. I won't accept defeat. So climb right in the seat. Go with me for a ride, for a ride. Well, let's go for a ride. 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 Let's go for a ride.
Greetings and welcome once again to another edition of Abie's DooWop Taxi. My name is Abie and I'm your host. And as always, I'll have another great show for you today. We'll pick up the UGHA Top 500 where we left off in our last show. We're up to number 305. We'll play some more songs by J.C. Mary and his R&B doo-wop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s. But here's a song to start us off by Tony Rice and the Overtones. This is Little Schoolgirl.
Tell me your name.
Well, we know the lead singer was Tony Rice because the name of the group was Tony Rice and the Overtones. Little Schoolgirl was recorded in 1961, and it was on the Ray Cox label. Here's another song from 1961. The name of this group is the Duquesnes, and this is Little Did I Know.
Little did I know when I first saw you, there would come a time when I'd adore you. Little did I guess my dreams of happiness would all begin and with you. Little did I know when I first met you, there'd come a time when I'd forget you. Little did I dream my every planet scheme, needing you to make them all come true. And so I let you go, never knowing just how much I had lost. I had my fun, you thought, it just little did I know when we parted, the years would go by, but I'd stay broken hearted. Little did I know how much I'd want you back again. But I know now how little I knew then. How little I knew.
We just heard Louis Biscotti, Jeff Brenny, Rick Scrofani, Eddie Bryan, and Dennis Buckley, known as the Duquesnes, with the song they recorded in 1961 on the Gold Disc label, Little Did I Know. And they had only recorded one record, and the flip side of that is a record I have heard many times. Don K. Reed played it over the years many times on his DooWop shop on CBS FM, and I'm going to play that for you. This is the Duquesnes with I'm So Happy.
La 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 la
From 1961, again, the Duquesnes with I'm So Happy, recorded on the Gold Disc label. And you are riding an Abie's DooWop Taxi. We're glad you can come along for the ride today. And next up, I have Renee Hinton leading the Philadelphia Capris with a really great song from 1954. The name of this song is He Still Loves Me. The name of the group was the Capris. That really great female lead singer was Renee Hinton, along with Bobby Smart, Harrison Scott, Herb Johnson, Eddie Warner, and Reuben White. They were from Philadelphia. They recorded He Still Loves Me in 1954. It was on the Gotham label. The group was relatively unknown at the time. Personally, I didn't get to listen to this group until a few years ago, but I'm really glad I did. Next, I have a great a cappella version of a song that you may know very well. This is Sincerely by Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge.
Paro, 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 pa, paro, 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 pa, paro, 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 pa,
Sincerely, oh yes, sincerely, 'cause I love you so dearly. Please say you'll be mine. Sincerely, oh, you know how I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please say you'll be mine. Oh Lord, won't you tell me why I love that girl is so? She doesn't want me, though I'll never, 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 never let her go. Sincerely, oh, you know how I love you. I'll
say you'll be mine. Oh Lord, won't you tell me why I love that girl so? She doesn't want me, though I'll never, 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 never let her go sincerely. Oh, you know how I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please say you'll be mine. Oh, say you'll be
The great Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge with an a cappella song, Sincerely. It's off a recent CD called A Cappella by Johnny Maestro and the Brooklyn Bridge. And you are riding in Abie's DooWop Taxi. We're glad you can come along for the ride today. We'll be getting to J.C. Marion's R&B doo-wop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s in just a little while. And then later on in the show, we'll get to the UGHA Top 500, where we're up to number 305. But first, I have a couple of battles of the groups, thanks to Patricia Frederick, who sent them in to me. Patricia is a lady that I know very well who is very knowledgeable in doo-wop music and helps me to obtain some of the music that you hear on Abie's DooWop Taxi. And we can all thank her for that. The first battle is a song called This Is My Love. And Patricia Frederick wrote, the MJs had a hit with it in 1959, but the Chestnuts did the original in 1958. You can understand the words so much better with the Chestnuts, but the MJ's version has a certain flair that the Chestnuts weren't able to capture. Written by Ellie Greenwich, she began her own label just for the MJ. Believe this was their only hit. Okay, Patricia, we're going to play them both. First, let's play the Chestnuts version from 1958. Here are the Chestnuts with This Is My Love.
This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love.
The girl who will be honest, truthful and sincere, will love me forever, all through the years. This is my love. Love. This is my love. Someone who will cherish the hours when we're alone, but keep the deepest love for me when I am not at home. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. Tenderness and kindness from the one who will love me will cure my troubled heart from wanting to be free. A plain and simple kind of girl, honest and true, who will say to me, my darling, I love only you. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love.
My love. This is my
Someone who will cherish the hours when we're alone, but keep the deepest love for me when we're not at home. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love.
We just heard Bill Baker, Lyman Hopkins, Franklin Hopkins, Arthur Hopkins, James Sonny Washburn, and Reuben White. The Chestnuts with their version of This Is My Love on the Aladdin record label, recorded in 1958. Now, here are the MJs with their version from 1959.
This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. This is the girl who'll be honest. This is my love. 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 This is my someone cherish the hours when we're alone. This is my need to take this heart for me, my heart. This is my love. This is my love. This is my love. Tenderness and kindness from the one who will love me will cure my troubled heart from wanting to be free. A plain and simple kind of girl, honest and true, who will say to me, darling, I love only you. This is my love. 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 Cherish the hours. This is my love. 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 This is my love.
We just heard Mike Fox, Mike Love, Jimmy Curtis, and Judy Lloyd with the song that was written and produced by Ellie Greenwich and recorded on her own record label, the Greenwich record label, in 1958. This Is My Love, the MJs. The next battle that Patricia sent us today is actually a lead singer against himself. It's Freddie Paris, who first sings with the Scarlets in 1954 and then with the Five Satins in 1960, the same song, I've Lost. So let's first listen to the Scarlets version from 1954. This is Freddie Paris and the Scarlets with I've Lost.
I've lost all your charms. I want your arms. For you I I've lost your tender kiss. It's you I miss. Will you return? I'm yours alone. I love thee, darling. Can you see, dear Lord of all, I pray to thee. I've lost, though you're away. We'll meet someday.
We just heard Freddie Paris, Al Denby, who was also a member of the Five Satins along with Freddie Paris, William Bill Powers, Nathaniel Mosley Jr., and Sylvester Hopkins, who would later become a member of the Five Satins. The Scarlets with I've Lost from 1954, recorded on the Red Robin label. Now here's the same song, I've Lost, by Freddie Paris, now with the Five Satins from 1960.
I've lost all your charms. I want your arms. For you I yearn. I've lost your sweet kiss. It's you I miss. Will you return? I'm yours alone. I love you deep, darling. Can't you see? Dear Lord, from my brain to thee, bring her back to me. Oh, I've lost. Though you're away, we'll meet someday, and we'll love again. And we'll love again. We'll love again.
Well, I don't know about you, but I like the second version better, the Five Satins. Freddie Paris, Louis Pebbles, Wesley Forbes, Richard Freeman, and Sylvester Hopkins, who was also on the first version by the Scarlets, with I've Lost, recorded in 1960. It was on the Ember label. Okay, you're still riding in Abie's DooWop Taxi, and we're having a really good ride today. We're going to play some songs now from J.C. Marion's R&B doo-wop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s. J.C. Marion, an expert in this music, is kind enough to pick songs for us to listen to and write notes for me to read. You can learn more about J.C. Marion by visiting my website, www.doowoptaxi.com. Just click on the link for J.C. Marion. And J.C. writes today, the following tunes were recorded for an LP album called Flamingo Serenade for N Records in New York in 1958. It remains the greatest concept album ever made by a vocal group. They took this veteran R&B group and had them give their take on a dozen pop music standards using their lush harmonies and understated instrumental backing. The results were an historic milestone in vocal group harmony. The group he's talking about is the Flamingos, and we're going to start with I Only Have Eyes for You. And JC writes of that song, the best known of the Flamingos versions. This has the most atmospheric background you could ever want. Nate Nelson's soaring lead, high tenor falsetto by Terry Johnson, and a blanket of harmony by the Carey brothers, Paul Wilson and Tommy Hunt. This wonderful vocal will remain in your subconscious long after the record is ended. And I'll say this, it sure does. Here are the Flamingos with I Only Have Eyes for You.
you. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for the moon may be high, but I can't see a thing in the sky. I only have eyes for maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view. And I only have eyes for you.
We just heard Nate Nelson, Zeke Carey, Tommy Hunt, Terry Johnson, and Jake Carey, the Flamingos, with the song that hit number 2 for Ben Selvin in 1934. In 1959, the Flamingos did it their way, and they hit number 11 on the Billboard Pop charts and number 3 on the Billboard R&B charts. I Only Have Eyes for You. And that brings us to our next J.C. Marion pick for today, and all of his picks today are by the Flamingos. Next up is I'm in the Mood for Love, and J.C. says, Tommy Hunt takes over the lead on this pop evergreen, which was also tried by Fats Domino. The Flamingos give it their all with the usual high-flying falsettos and full harmonies behind the lead, which gives the song a unique sound. Here are the Flamingos with I'm in the Mood for Love.
Funny
Another great song done flamingo style in 1959, I'm in the Mood for Love. And that brings us to our next J.C. Marian pick for today by the Flamingos, As Time Goes By. And J.C. says, the song from the movie Casablanca, this version is a pleasure to listen as the group handles the interesting chord changes behind Tommy Hunt's lead on the song. The Flamingos keep the tune on a slow ballad tempo, and this gives the group a full song on this song. Here are the Flamingos with As Time Goes By.
You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. As time goes by.
All of J.C. Marian's picks today are by the Flamingos. They were all recorded in 1959 on the N record label. J.C.'s next pick today is Where or When, and J.C. says, a pop standard very much in the nostalgia category as I Only Have Eyes for You. The group once again delivers a straight-ahead reading of the lyric with full wall of sound background. This version is definitely superior to that by the Belmonts from around the same time, and certainly I know the version by the Belmonts. I'm not sure if I ever heard the one by the Flamingos, so let's give a listen. Here are the Flamingos with Where or When.
It seemed we stood and talked like this before. We looked at each other in the same way then. But I can't remember where or the clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore, the smile you
What a great version of that song, Where or When by the Flamingos. All of J.C. Marion's picks today are off an album called Flamingo Serenade, recorded on N Records in 1958 in New York City and released in 1959. All of the songs on the album were standards redone by the Flamingos. And J.C.'s next pick today is Yours. And J.C. says, this is such a great counterpoint to the Hurricanes' up-tempo version of this song. Nate Nelson gives such a meaning to the written lyrics, and there is a great counter melody sung by the bass that makes this song one of the most interesting tunes arranged by the group, mostly by group member Terry Johnson. Here are the Flamingos with Yours. We just heard the Flamingos with their version of the song, Yours. And we're going to play one more J.C. Marion pick and get back to him later in the show. And J.C.'s next pick today is But Not For Me. And J.C. says, an interesting selection because this song was a huge hit that same year, 1958, by jazz pianist Ahmad Jamai. Nate Nelson and Tommy Hunt do a superb job on dual lead on the main chorus, and Hunt gives the bridge a dramatic reading. This is another memorable ballad by the group. Here are the Flamingos again with But Not For Me.
They're writing songs.
Stars above. She's not for me.
The name of the song was They're Writing Songs of Love, But Not For Me, by the Flamingos in 1959, from an album called Flamingo Serenade. All of J.C. Marion's picks today are off that album, an album of song standards sung by the Flamingos. We'll have more of these picks later on in the show. Okay, you're riding an Abie's DooWop taxi, and we're having a really good ride today. Glad you could make it for the trip. We're going to be getting to the UGHA Top 500 in just a few minutes and pick it up at number 305, where we left off on our last show. Here's a song that you probably know the version by Dean Martin better than any other version. This is a group called the Ebeneers with You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be king, you may possess the world and its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world still is the same, you'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you're nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. So find yourself somebody to love.
You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You by the Ebeneers was recorded in 1953 on the Aladdin label. And if you're wondering, no, it's not the same Ebeneers that did Love Call in 1958, and I'm going to play that. Here's Love Call by the Ebeneers.
This is my love call. I hear you calling me love call. Please send the girl to me for hearing my heart. I love her so.
I love her so.
That is truly one great song. Love Call by the Eboniers, recorded in 1958 on the Lena label. We don't know who the members of the Eboniers were. Okay, we're going to be getting to the UGHA Top 500 in just a minute. But here's a song by a group called The Legends. And this song sounds a little bit like Dion and the Belmonts. I wonder why. I'll let you be the judge. The name of this song is Now I'm Telling You.
Well, I don't
No. Well, I don't know why I love you, and I don't know why I care. I just want your love to share. I am telling you how much I love you. I am telling you how much I need you. You are the one I gave my heart to. I fell for you and I gave you my heart. I never knew that we'll never part. Now I am telling you how much I love you. I am telling you how much I need you. You were the one I gave my heart to. Hand in hand alone. Oh, darling, I love you so much, baby, never let you go. Oh, darling, I love you, yes I do, and I'll never let you go. Oh, I am telling you how much I love you. I am telling you how much I need you. You were the one I gave my heart to. Hand in hand alone. Oh, darling, I love you so much, baby, never let you go. Oh, darling, I love you, yes I do, and I'll never let you go. Oh, I am telling you how much I love you. I am telling you how much I need you. You were the one I gave my heart to. Zulu-wapa, 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 whoa, wow, wow.
We just heard Marshall Samples, Richard Chico Brunson, Ron Worrell, Samson Reese, and Frank Brunson with the song recorded in 1957 on the Hull record label. Now I'm Telling You, a song that sounds a little bit like I Wonder Why by Dion and the Belmonts, especially that opening part. Okay, now on Abie's DooWop Taxi, we're going to get back to the UGHA Top 500. Our last show we left off at number 306, so we're up to number 305. And here is Malcolm Dart and the Toon Drops with It Took a Long Time.
Baby, I tried with your love, but I played a losing game. Now I got your heart, and your heart is all aflame. It took a long time to get together, but we'll be together a long, long time. Your lips were cold as ice. They would not kiss with mine. Now your lips and mine are just a-doing fine. It took a long time to get together, but we'll be together a long, long time. I tried so hard to get you because
The only member of that group that we know is Malcolm Dodd. The Tune Drops and Malcolm Dodd recorded It Took a Long Time in 1957. It was on the End record label, and it's on our UGHA survey at number 305. And that brings us to number 304 and Sonny Till and the Oreos. This is My Heart Wasting Time?
Is my heart wasting time dreaming of you? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. When I see love in your eyes, are they just telling lies? I wish your heart would tell me what mine should do if my dreams are in vain. What'll I do? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. A dream can only come true when they belong to two. Is my heart wasting time dreaming of you? Oh, is my heart, girl, wasting time dreaming of you? I wish I knew. Girl, I wish I knew. Our dream can only come true when they belong to two. Is my heart wasting time dreaming of you?
We just heard Erlington, Sonny Till Tigman, Alexander Sharp, Tommy Gaither, George Nelson, and John T. Reed, all of the original members of the Oreos who sang on that 1950 recording Is My Heart Wasting Time, recorded on the Jubilee label. Comes into our UGHA survey at number 304. And that brings us to number 303 and the Saxons. This is It True? We just heard Stan Beverly, Eugene Church, Gaynell Hodge, Jesse Belvin, and Nathaniel Williams singing as the Saxons on a song recorded in 1958 on the Contender label, Is It True? And I notice here that Eugene Church and Jesse Belvin are together again, as they have been in many other groups, including the Shields on You Cheated. They seem to be a team that went around from group to group over the years. They started back in the early 1950s, and here it is 1958. Anyway, Is It True does come into our UGHA survey at number 303, and that brings us to number 302, Little Anthony and the Imperials with this great song, I'm on the Outside.
Looking in, and I wanna be back on the inside with you. You are with somebody new, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'm still in love with you. In love with you. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't wanna be left on the outside, all alone. Well, I guess I've had my day, and you let me go my way. Now it's me who has to pay. Never should have gone away and left you like I did, with tears in your eyes. I thought you'd take me back, but now, to my surprise, I'm on the outside looking in. Gotta find a way back to your heart, yes. Once again, won't you take me back again? I'll be waiting here till then, on the outside looking in. Won't you take me back again? I'll be waiting here till then, on the outside looking in. On the outside
In 1964, Anthony Gourdine, better known to us as Little Anthony, from Brooklyn, New York, Ernest Wright, Tracy Lord, Gloucester Rogers, and Clarence Collins. Little Anthony and the Imperials took I'm on the Outside Looking In to number 15 on both the Billboard R&B and pop charts. It was on the DCP record label and comes into our UGHA survey at number 302. And before we get to number 301 and Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, I'm going to play a bonus hit by Little Anthony and the Imperials. This is Going Out of My Head.
Well, I think I'm going out of my head. Yes, I think I'm going out of my head over you. Over you. I want you to want me. I need you so badly. I can't think of anything but you. And I think I'm going out of my head, 'cause I can't explain the tears that I shed Just walk past me, you don't even know that I exist. Going out of my head, over you. Out of my head, over you. Out of my head, day and night, night and day and night. Alright, I'm up in the way. To yours, there's no reason why my being shy should keep us apart. And I think I'm going out of my head. Yes, I think I'm going out of my head. Going out of my head, over you. Out of my head, over you. Out of my head, day and night, night and day and night. Oh, come on, yeah, all right, yeah. Every,
That is truly a great song, and in late 1964, Little Anthony and the Imperials brought it to number 6 on the Billboard pop charts, and in early 1965, it hit number 22 on the Billboard R&B charts. And now we're up to number 301 on our UGHA survey, and it's Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers with I'm Not a Know-It-All.
I'm not a know-it-all. Don't know why the trees are tall. Don't know why there's morning dew. I only know that I love you. I'm not a know-it-all. Don't know why the raindrops fall. Don't know what's beyond the blue. I only know that I love you. When things that are not of you alone, I'm not so wise, but still I could write a book of my own when I look in your eyes. I'm not saying no at all. No, I'm not saying no at all. And yet I'll run to you the very moment that you call. With things that are not of you alone, I'm not so wise, but still I could write a book of my own when I look in your eyes. I'm not know-it-all. No, I'm not a know-it-all. And yes, I'll run to you the very moment that you call. I love you now. You know it all.
We just heard Frankie Lyman, Jimmy Merchant, Herman Santiago, Joe Negrani, and Sherman Gons. Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers with another great song, I'm Not a Know-It-All, recorded in 1956 on the G record label. Comes into our UGHA survey at number 301, and that brings us to number 300 and the Mellow Moods. This is I'm Lost.
I'm lost. I'm like a king without its throne. I'm lost, just like a dog without its bone. I'm going round in circles, doing things I shouldn't do. That's how much I'm lost without you. I'm lost. I'm like a heart without its beat. I'm lost, just like an army in defeat. I'm like the autumn trees that shed their leaves when summer's through. That's how much I'm lost without you. Everything about me seems so strange, dear. My friends tell me I don't appear the same. I go around acting silly-dilly. I can't even remember my name. I'm lost because the phone at home will ring. I'm lost. I'll bet canary bird will sing. I'm lost because each souvenir you left has faded blue. That's how much I'm lost without you. Everything about me seems so carefree. My friends tell me I don't feel the same. I go around happy, silly. I can't even remember my name. I'm lost because the phone at home will ring. I'm lost. I'll bet canary bird will sing. I'm lost because each souvenir you left has faded blue. That's how much I'm lost without you.
Wow, what a nice song that was. We just heard Raymond Buddy Wooten, Monteith Monty Owens, Bobby Williams, Alvin Bobby Baylor, and James Bertha, the Mellow Moods, with a song recorded in 1953 on the Prestige label, I'm Lost. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 300. And that brings us to number 299 and the Turbans. This is I'll Always Watch Over You.
I give you my heart long, long ago. I can take it back, darling, you know. Though you treat me mean,
Now go, go, my love. Go have your fun, but come back to me when trouble comes. The way may be dark, but I'll see you through. Oh, I'll always watch over you.
But we're knocking them dead today with some of these songs, I tell you. We just heard Al Banks, Matthew Platt, Charles Williams, and Andrew Chet Jones, the Turbans, with the song that they recorded in 1956 on the Herald label, I'll Always Watch Over You. Comes into our UGHA survey at number 299. And that brings us to number 298, and the Marvels with I Won't Have You Breaking My Heart.
I cry for you, sigh for you. I'd even go as far as to die for you, but I won't have you breaking my heart. I'd live the life of a beggar and thief. I'd give my right arm just to have your relief, but I won't have you breaking my heart. And now that we're apart, I'll leave you, my heart. Although it makes me so blue, someday I'll come back to you. I'd give you the world, I'd let you have your way. I'd die tomorrow, live forever and a day, but I won't have you breaking my heart.
We just heard Richard Blandon, Cleveland Still, Cordell Brown, James Jake Miller, and Thomas Tommy Gardner, who at that time were the Marvels. Later on they would become the Dubs, the same members. That song was I Won't Have You Breaking My Heart, recorded in 1956 on the ABC Paramount label. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 298, and that brings us to number 297, and the Fantastics with I Wanna Be a Millionaire Hobo.
Well, the teacher told me once, then she told me twice. You wanna mount to something, boy, you gotta sacrifice. If you wanna be a doctor, if you wanna be a lawyer, well, what do you wanna be, boy? Tell me if you please, boy.
I wanna be a millionaire hobo.
And then my mama told me once, my papa told me twice. You wanna mount to something, boy, you gotta take advice. If you wanna be a doctor, if you wanna be a lawyer, well, what do you wanna be, boy? Tell me if you please, boy.
I wanna be a millionaire hobo. She'll be my babe 'cause I love her so.
Well, I've been a senior favorite for 2 years in a row, and if I ever graduate, I want you to know 2 years in a row. And if I ever graduate, I want you to know I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a lawyer. Well, what do you want to be, boy? Tell me if you please, boy. I want to be a millionaire hobo.
Fantastics were from New York City. They were William Sonny Forrest, Sammy Strain, Billy Sutton, Fred Warner, and Larry Lawrence. I Want to Be a Millionaire Hobo was their first recording in 1959 on RCA Victor. It comes into our UGHA survey at number 297, and that brings us to number 296, and the Chantels with this great song, I Love You So. We just heard from the Bronx, New York, lead singer Arlene Smith, along with Sonia Goring, Renee Minus, Jackie Landry, and Lois Harris. The Chantels with the song that hit number 42 on the Billboard Pop Charts and number 14 on the Billboard R&B Charts in 1958, recorded on the N record label. I Love You So comes into our UGHA survey at number 296, and we'll play more songs from the UGHA survey in our next show. Okay, you're still riding in Abie's DooWop Taxi, and the ride's not over yet. We still have some more songs from J.C. Marion's R&B doo-wop picks of the late 1940s and early 1950s, and all of J.C. Marion's picks today are off an album called Flamingo Serenade, and all the songs are by the Flamingos. It was recorded on N Records in 1958. JC says they took this veteran R&B group and had them give their take on a dozen pop music standards. So we have 6 left, and let's get to the next one. And JC's next pick is Love Walked In. And JC says, once again, the ballad harmonies by the group are shown to great example on this tune, which is usually done in an up-tempo tune. Dual lead and high tenor echo effects by Terry Johnson stand out as vocal effects that add so much to the production of this performance. Here are the Flamingos with Love Walked In.
Away
Love Walked In was written by George Gershwin and hit number 1 in 1938 for Sammy Kaye. 21 years later, in 1959, the Flamingos did it their style and hit number 88 on the Billboard pop charts. And that brings us to our next Flamingo song for today, picked by J.C. Marion, and that would be Music Maestro Please. And J.C. says, another rather unusual choice for the Flamingos to vocalize on. But their talents were so refined that this syncopated tune from the 20s fits right into the concept of the album. The melancholy nature of the tune is captured so well by the vocals. I can't wait to hear this. Here's Music Maestro Please by the Flamingos.
Solitude can bring. She used to like the waltzing, so please don't play a waltz. She danced divinely, and I love her so. But there I'll go tonight. I mustn't think of her. No more memories. Swing out. Tonight I must forget. Music, maestro.
Another great tune picked by J.C. Marion, Music Maestro Please by the Flamingos. And that brings us to our next pick by J.C. Marion today, which is Begin to Begin. And J.C. says, the Cole Porter all-time classic is taken at a gently slated Latin rhythm this time, rather than converting the song to a ballad. The background voices swoop up and down behind the lead of Tommy Hunt, and the group wraps up one of the more unusual treatments of this song. Here are the Flamingos with Begin to Begin.
When they begin
Clouds come along to disperse the joys we've had tasted. And now when I hear people praise the chance that was wasted, I know but too well what they mean. Oh yes, let them begin the beginning, let them play till the stars that were there before return above you, till you whisper to me once more, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in, what heaven we're in, when they begin
Another great rendition of an old standard, Begin to Begin by the Flamingos. And that brings us to JC's next pick for today, which is The Breeze and I. And JC says, this song with its chord changes into minor key and then back again makes for a real challenge for the group. They meet this challenge by taking the song in ballad tempo and having the background follow the chord changes behind the lead vocal. This version is definitely a great leap forward from the classic R&B group vocals of earlier years, and much more adventurous than the Platters, who were recording the same type of songs at the time. Here are the Flamingos with The Breeze and I.
the breeze and I are saved with a sigh that you no longer care. The breeze and I are whispering goodbye to dreams we used to share. Ours was a love song that seemed constant as the moon, ending in a strain born for two. And all about me, they know you have departed without me, and we wonder why. The breeze and the breeze
The Flamingos with another great tune, The Breeze and I. And that brings us to our next JC Marion pick, which is Time Was. And JC says, a nostalgic ballad tune that is given the classic Flamingo style. Dual lead, answering falsetto, and bass counter melody. The song sounds as if it was written with the Flamingos in mind. That's how well they adapt to this song. Here are the Flamingos with Time Was. We just heard Time Was by the Flamingos, and that brings us to our last J.C. Mary and Flamingos pick for today, and that's Goodnight Sweetheart. And J.C. says the old big band era theme, not the song by the Spaniels with a similar title, is given the Flamingo style, and you will be able to hear why Nate Nelson was called the voice of Champagne. Lovely soaring high tenors, much like from the group's Chess Label days, and bass step-ups into the chorus make this tune, which is not as well known as most of the others, another gem that is a beautiful swan song to the most incomparable of LP albums. Here are the Flamingos with Goodnight Sweetheart.
Good night, sweetheart.
We just heard Goodnight Sweetheart by the Flamingos. All of J.C. Marion's picks tonight were off an album called Flamingo Serenade from 1958 on End Records, an entire album of pop standards done by the Flamingos. And we'll have more J.C. Marion picks in our next show. Okay, we still have a little time left on Abie's DooWop Taxi. I had mentioned earlier in the show that Jesse Belvin and Eugene Church sang a lot together. They also both had solo careers, and I want to play a song by each of them. First here's Eugene Church with Pretty Girl Everywhere.
Everywhere I go,
There's a pretty girl there.
I see a pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Everywhere I go,
There's a pretty girl there.
I see a pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
If I make it to the beach,
There's a pretty girl there.
there's a pretty girl there.
Pretty girl.
You know they knock me off my feet.
Pretty girl.
Them pretty girls there.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
If I make it to the park,
There's a pretty girl there.
there's a pretty girl there.
Pretty girl.
Hot in the dark,
Pretty girl.
and there's a pretty girl there.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
If I make it to the show,
There's a pretty girl there.
there's a pretty girl there.
Pretty girl.
Even out at the rodeo,
Pretty girl.
they came on horses. Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Yeah.
Every road I walk,
There's a pretty girl on
every street and trail. Even when I say,
pretty girl.
Kirby's riding on well.
Good sight.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl. Everywhere.
Yeah.
If I make it to the park,
There's a pretty girl on
a hot eye in the dark.
pretty girl.
And if I make it to the show,
Pretty girl.
down at the rodeo, even when I say,
Pretty girl.
Kirby's riding on well. Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty girl. Pretty girls around the world. Pretty girl.
From 1958 on the Class record label, that's Eugene Church with the song that hit number 36 on the Billboard Pop charts and number 6 on the Billboard R&B charts. Pretty Girls Everywhere. Looks like we have time for one more on Abie's DooWop Taxi today. Abie's DooWop Taxi is produced and directed completely and solely by me, Abie. I do it at home on my computer. If you'd like to send me an email, it's doowoptaxi@aol.com. And here's Jesse Belvin to lead us out of the show with Good Night, My Love.
Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams and sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me. Before you go, there's just one thing I'd like to know. Is your love still warm for me? Or has it grown cold? in the still of night. Please have no fears. Oh, I'll be there. You know I care. Please give your love to me, dear, only. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams. Sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me. If you should awake in the still of night, please have no fear. Oh, I'll be there. You know I care. Please give your love to me, dear, only. Good night, my love. Pleasant dreams and sleep tight, my love. May tomorrow be sunny and bright and bring you closer to me. Good night.
Good Night, My Love hit number 7 on the Billboard R&B charts in 1956, and we're running over time. So good night, my love. Thanks for riding an Abie's DooWop Taxi.